Hello everyone, welcome to the Saturday edition of This Day. I'm Michael Taylor. It is Saturday, November 22nd, but you knew it was Saturday because I'm at the desk. And I got to get out of here soon. I got to go home and decorate. I've been telling you, I've been doing all week. I've been talking about how I'm going to decorate. This is my weekend. I know it's not Thanksgiving yet, but I'm going to decorate this weekend, so there you have it. Speaking of things that I'm also going to do, we're going to be talking to some folks on the show today. Unity of Orange County Club's going to be here. Diane Lukrich and Sandy O'Connor are going to be here talking about Advent calendar events they have coming up and their countdown to Christmas. And then Broadway Music Lovers Club, Kate Barclay and Elisa Kaplan Center, they're going to be here. They have all sorts of things always to talk about, the events they got going on next year. So their holiday show that they're going to be doing also features some music from the chorus line. So make sure you stay tuned for that one too. It's going to be lots of fun. Right now, though, we want to talk about other holiday Christmas decoration-y things, and we got the holiday tree lighting and toy drive. I'll be lighting mine today if you want to come by the house and see it. It is going to be glorious. But if you don't have time to come over to my house or try to find me where I live, you can go to the one that's going on right here in our community. Bring an unwrapped children's gift and join the festivities over at Clubhouse 1, the village's annual holiday tree lighting and toy drive. It's going to be Saturday, December 6th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. All the good stuff's going to be there. Santa, cookies, hot cocoa, all that kind of fun thing. But make sure you bring that unwrapped children's gift to benefit families that don't have as much as, not as fortunate as others this time of year. That would be great. If you have any questions about it, you can call the number on the screen or email the rec department. Let's check our forecast. And we got some pretty good temperatures now that the rain is pretty much cleared out. We have 65 today, then we get a little bit of a warm up. I wouldn't say warm, but a couple of degrees warmer, right? You know, it's upper 60s, still very holiday-ish, very festive. I won't be sweating too bad when I'm putting out my lights on the house. Then on Tuesday and Wednesday, we got the same kind of thing going on, just nice mid to upper 60s going on, fall-like temperatures for this time of year, which is great. And let's check our sunrise, sunset. We're gonna go wind the clock back a little bit to earlier this month. Veterans Day tribute here at El Toro Cemetery. This photo is by Judy Blando. Thank you so much for sending us this tribute, this beautiful photo here. Sunrise this morning was 6:30 a.m. Sunset tonight, 4 p.m. There you go. If you'd like to send us a picture, we'd love to see it. We love to use them. Email us, lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. Make sure you include your name, where you took the picture, and we will use it in our sunrise sunset segment. All right, when we come back, we'll be talking to folks from Unity of Orange County Club. Stay with us.
Caring Senior Service provides a variety of care services to help seniors age in place. To learn more about how we can help your family, contact us today.
There's a newish club in town, and it's called Unity of Orange County, and they're going to invite us to a Advent celebration, Christmas celebration coming on here. And I want to welcome Diane Lukrich and Sandy O'Connor to the program. Thanks, guys, for joining us.
Great to be here.
So what is this club all about, or Unity of Orange County? So it sounds like a big goal, first of all.
So Unity of Orange County has just moved here to Laguna Woods about 2 months ago.
Okay.
About 2 months ago. We meet at the Performing Arts Center. Mm-hmm. And it's all about really spirituality and bringing peace and love and joy into your life, making positive choices and really choosing how your day is going to be every day. Mm-hmm. So we have beautiful music, we have meditation, and just truly just enjoying each and every day, but especially the Thanksgiving season, which is full of the season of gratitude. Yeah. And then the holiday season and Advent, which is about giving and coming from a place of love. Mm-hmm. So it's to kind of slow down from the busyness of the season and relax and enjoy. It's sort of, I call it a workshop, but it's really a mini retreat.
I like what you said when choosing how your day is going to go. Sandy, do you think that it can be a choice? Like, have you come to this place, your mindset, and you get that attitude, and you kind of push it through
Absolutely,
the day?
absolutely. In fact, I've been with the church about, I think 2 years or more. And it has been a tremendous help for me and many people. And since we moved to Laguna Woods, we're having a lot more people coming in because, it's so convenient, right? And we did have quite a lot of those people before when we had another location, which was only really a mile away, but this is so convenient. And we do a lot of interesting things. There's an awful lot of camaraderie in the church, and there's a lot of good stuff that goes on all the time. It's really more of a spiritual experience.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Advent and, like basically what it even means. Because in my house, it meant the kids were going to argue over who got to open a little chocolate box because we forgot as parents who did it the day before. And that's what Advent was in my house. So I'm not, I may have failed as a parent in teaching what Advent was really supposed to be about, but it's this countdown to the celebration, right?
Right.
It is. And so I'm going to hold this up because this year's is very special. It's called With Love at Christmas.
Okay.
And so what it's all about is slowing down, and instead of we still believe in giving gifts, so that's a beautiful part of it. But there's 4 Sundays of Advent, and I'm just going to say the first one is faith.
Okay.
The second is peace, joy, and love. And so at our workshop, mini retreat, we celebrate this through activities, through creativity. We have a wonderful professional woman who plays the harp that just everyone always gives us such wonderful feedback on. So it's a time to kind of slow down. Oh, and the best part, we have great food all day from the time you get there to the time you leave.
There we go. Now we're talking. Sandy, what would you say to somebody who maybe you say, I think this person might enjoy that? What would you tell them if they, I'm not really a religious person, I'm not really these things? And it isn't just for people with a religious center, right?
Exactly. That's one of the best parts of it, because I think that's been a challenge for some people. And this is where you can go and feel really good about the various things that she just mentioned, that we try to keep it in love and understanding and peace. And so we have a very good, in fact, at the end of every service, we sing the peace song. And Let There Be Peace on Earth, which you may have heard before. And that sort of wraps it all up, that we really wish that for all of us.
And is it something that, I know we always talk about these things in the holidays, but do you feel like it's something that you guys since the club is new, will continue to practice and continue to kind of keep this kind of mission going throughout the year in ways with different speakers or different events?
That's exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly
That
what
is
we
the
do.
goal. And we actually just did our first kind of special event, which was Qigong. And that was very well attended. We did that on a Sunday, the same time as your choir practice.
Because we do have a choir too.
And we had a great attendance, and it was so beautiful because it's a way of just getting peaceful. It's kind of like Tai Chi, but even a little, allowing that energy to flow through you. So that was an event, and we plan on continuing events like that.
And actually, Unity's been in existence since when? A long, long time.
Long time.
A long time. And there are chapters of Unity all over the world. It's actually quite a large group. In order to get people to come and to participate, we really needed to be a club, because that way we draw people. And you know how that works in the village, because we have many, many clubs.
Okay.
But it is one of the ways that we can bring people in, and that's the whole idea.
Do you get a lot of people, and I've heard people say this, Reformed Catholics or recovering Catholics or
Yes.
people who broke away from the church at one point and said, I can't deal with this, but I want that spirituality back in my life.
You hit the nail on the head. It is the home of recovering Catholics.
Whatever denomination it might have been.
Catholics,
But they
Jews,
call themselves that.
Catholics, and all different kinds of religion. That you're right. They just find a better place, and they feel more comfortable and also more spiritual, which is one of our goals, to help people be more spiritual.
And is it kind of a mind, body, and spirit approach that you guys are taking when you go there, a little bit of something for everybody?
Oh, yeah. And Unity recognizes all religions. There's not one that's right. We recognize all of them. All of them are right. And we honor, we say namaste, honor the soul in you and in myself, and connect. So it's about And it says right on here, the birth of the inner light. So Christmas is the birth of the inner light within you. And so I'll tell you what inner light means to me, and then Sandy can share what it means to her.
Sure.
So that inner light is for me, in the darkest of times or lightest of times, to always be a light to others, to be of service in the world, to be kind, to be compassionate, to help people when they're in need. And so my whole life is very purposeful because it involves that. My inner light is
Right.
always shining.
You want to shine
Even
out,
if
you got to
it's
learn to
really
glow
dim.
inside kind of thing. You have to fix what's going on here
so we
first.
look at it as being within, not out there, but
Right.
within each of us, using our gifts and talents. With some, it's music. Our musicians share their wonderful jazz music. For me, it's education. I do workshops like this. For Sandy, what is it to you? Your inner
Oh my
light.
goodness, it's many things, but I think I notice everything more. I'm grateful for everything more than I was. We live in this beautiful place, and I notice that I'm noticing all the nature here more than I ever did. And to me, that's like just saying thank you, God, you know, because it is a very, very special place. There's no doubt about it, and it's given me great comfort, and that's inside. Because the truth of the matter is that we each have to realize our own inside truth and happiness. You know, no one can actually give it to us. But once we feel that way, then we can give it to other people.
Yeah. Are you sure it isn't about the presents?
Well, I'll tell you right now, it is.
And running around
it
and
is-
shopping and putting yourself in debt. Are we sure it isn't about that?
No, not in debt, but it's
But-
a love. It's a love offering, really.
And it's also about giving. We are so grateful to be using the Performing Arts Center, dining room too, that we are starting an initiative because we know there's a need for food here. And to give the gift of gift certificates, we're going to be collecting gift certificates in any denomination, and we're going to bring those. We're going to be gathering that up over the next month and share those with the Friends of Laguna Woods, because to show our gratitude for using this beautiful space here. And then we have someone that comes in and sets it up, and we're so grateful for that space. So yes, it is wonderful, and we love it.
And the outreach is more than that even. We're quite active in the Orange County Rescue Mission, where we serve lunch. And we do other projects where we give things.
Bags for the homeless we made.
Yeah, we made packages for the homeless, and then we were asked to keep one in our car so that if we saw someone who was homeless, we could. And I had that happen.
That's wonderful.
And I opened the window, and I was so happy to be able to give it to this person.
And we didn't exclude pets because we had pet bags too.
Yeah,
That's wonderful. Well, folks, if you want to get in touch with that true meaning of giving, the true meaning of this holidays and the Advent, come to the Advent workshop. I want to thank Diane and Sandy for joining us today.
Yes, thank you for
you.
having us
Thank
here.
you so much.
All right.
You're watching This Day. We'll be right back.
What would it feel like to hear better? Many people are trapped in the isolation of poor hearing and don't realize it. Even people that are wearing other hearing aids. No buttons to push or technology to fear. Artificial intelligence and these products do all the work. Don't settle for less. And remember, tell them Stuart sent you.
Broadway Music Lovers Club are back, and I want to welcome Lisa Kaplan-Center and Kate Barkley to the program. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
At your last meeting, you guys watched Wicked, because I know that's coming up, but your next meeting is going to be Chorus Line.
Yes, it's actually, you
guys have been playing Chorus Line for a while. Do you run this kind of like, this is your fourth or fifth time?
This is our fourth, it's an encore performance. Yeah, we've done it in 4 different places, twice with the Old Pros on location in Clubhouse 7. Then we went to the Towers and we did it at People.
Oh my gosh, they have the
Beautiful.
sweetest stage curtains, and the acoustics there are so wonderful. And there were probably 190 people in
standing
there.
room only. They couldn't get any more seats.
If they could
in.
stand, it was standing room only.
Well, Chorus Line had one of the longest runs in all of Broadway history, so at least you guys can do 4 shows of it here.
And we're actually excited because, as the co-president of the Broadway Music Lovers Club, we invited the team of actors and performers to come and perform at our December meeting. And we're going to have an ugly sweater contest. We're going to have a potluck. We're going to show this show. We hope to start by 1:45. Check-ins at 1:15. So we're very excited, and all the actors are available.
And it's only like 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So, not even an hour, and you're done. And then we can have dessert and
spill stuff on the ugly sweaters.
On the ugly sweater to make it uglier. Yeah.
I feel like ugly sweaters are a thing. Like now people go to buy them. It's supposed to be just a cruddy one in your closet, but now it's like I want to go buy the worst sweater I can find.
Yeah.
All right. So you brought this keyboard, and it's not just sitting there as a desk ornament. You want to do a little bit of a sample from the show?
Yes. Actually, we're going to sing probably the best known, well-known song from a Chorus Line.
Okay.
Yes.
What I Did for Love. Kiss today goodbye. The sweetness and the sorrow. Wish me luck the same to you. But I can't forget what I did for love, what I did for love. Gone.
And then you have to come to hear the rest of it.
And scene. Okay.
And
Exactly.
But it's a song that, it was funny, shows always wanted to, at that point, always wanted to have one song that they could possibly pass on to the pop world.
Right, the big one, the big showstopper that because the kind of the crossover no matter what the musical's about.
Right, Cats, It's Memory.
Right.
I mean, how many people have done that version?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this was supposed to be the song that would pass over to the pop scene, and so that's why it doesn't really have a place in the show. It's after the finale. It's after the show.
You gotta have people buy the records that didn't go to the show, like, oh, well, that song's from that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And when you meet people, especially in our age group, and we talk about records, everybody's got this record.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was listening to something on the radio, actually on Sirius XM, and they were interviewing a young woman who was from Idaho. And she heard about a Chorus Line, and she knew all about it. And it was just such a great thing, because people from rural places, they came to New York, they saw a Broadway show, they became alive, and I want to go to NYU.
And do you think a Chorus Line still kind of resonates with folks? I mean, because the messages in there are like, oh, God, I need this job kind of thing.
Absolutely.
And TNA and all the things that they still want those things on right.
Well, I have to tell you a funny story. In our first performance, a woman that I met in the hair salon came. She's an older woman with a walker. She brought another friend. They don't live here. She came. And she came in our line, because I always have my actors come in a line at the end.
Like a wedding reception.
Receive them and say thank you. And she comes up to me and she goes, love that song. Love that TNA song. When I used to garden at my house in Brooklyn, my husband would scream out, I love you, TNA. I just thought that was the funniest thing, because she connected to it.
There you go. All right, folks. So the potluck is going to be their big holiday potluck. It's their second annual. You guys already have a second annual.
Yes.
My goodness, I can't believe that. It's going to be December 4th, 1:15 p.m. over at Clubhouse 3 at the Pack.
Yes, and there's lots to come in January.
Lots to come in January.
Yes.
All right, so that's the December meeting. Are you also going to be talking about Wicked 2 at the December meeting? Because you guys will have seen it.
We're going to be.
You guys have
December.
seen
oh,
it,
we
right?
will have seen it because we're seeing it on the 19th.
Yeah.
So we could give, as they call them, Easter eggs, little hints, things like that. Yeah, because it's supposed to come out on the 21st, so maybe others will have seen it.
Yeah, we're going to see it. Kate and I and one of the actors, Debbie, we're getting all dressed up.
Right.
And luckily, Segerstrom offered me these pre-tickets, so a few days before it opens to the nation, well, internationally.
You guys are special.
I
We
feel
are
special.
special.
I know, we always talk about that. We do feel very honored to be a part of this community, all the music and the theater, the old pros, the Broadway music lovers, we're collaborators, because
Yeah.
our passion is theater and music and making
Absolutely.
people happy.
Absolutely. And the ideas behind Wicked, like I said with A Chorus Line, they're kind of they're
Universal.
They're universal, right? It's about belonging and finding your place and what is good and what is
Yes.
evil. Those themes that run
Exactly.
through the film,
I mean,
right?
there's a line that Jeff Goldblum states as the wizard. He's like, if you want to unite people, give them a common person to hate.
right.
Find
that
and
enemy.
it's like, find that enemy. It's like, oh.
And the best part of A Chorus Line is that these people are really telling their stories. And it was such a pleasure sitting on the stage with the piano and looking out in the audience and seeing people cry and laugh, cry again and laugh, and start to mouth and sing along. We have a lot of East Coasters here, so really it's such a pleasure for us. I think we'll be disappointed that we don't have another place to do it, but we're open to do it.
Yeah, it's like, call us. We'll be there.
Have show, we'll travel. Good to know.
Seriously.
So December's, kind of set. You guys are going to have a great, fun time there. You looking forward to next year already? What's on the agenda? You guys have done a lot of traveling with this group.
Yes.
You've gone up to see shows. You've done the cruise.
Yes.
So what are you looking at for January and maybe even new members coming on board?
Yes, actually, we're very excited for new members, but come January, we're going to get back focused on Broadway shows.
Okay.
So I've already picked one that I'm going to focus on for January, and we're going to take a look at the storyline. We're going to take a look at the music, the songs, the development, who wrote the lyrics, things that are nice, and getting people up and actually teaching them how to sing again. Because they
Okay.
love the sing-alongs. And they're
Okay.
getting lessons, they're getting camaraderie, they're learning songs maybe they never knew. I was doing a concert the other day at a nursing home, and I sang something from Oliver. And one of the daughters of the woman who has Alzheimer's, who started just mouthing all of the songs, the daughter said, I didn't know that song was from Oliver. So that brought
okay.
her some joy, So we really are excited about what the year's going to be.
And what is do we know? You said you already picked
Well,
this. Is
she
it a
started with
secret?
January
Yeah.
and
Saving
February.
it? You gotta save it?
I'm going to save it. So
Okay.
come on
Until
over.
December. So I guess the
Yeah.
December interview will tell you.
And you know what? We
I
decided.
don't even know. I
No,
don't
she doesn't know.
Wow.
But you know if you come to my house,
Co-presidents,
yeah.
not sharing
I
information.
know.
This is
She's
terrible.
just not.
I'm actually taking a guitar lesson today for the first time. I'm bartering with Carmen from the Old Music Lovers.
Well, next
So,
time
yeah.
we'll trade the keyboard for the
Yeah.
guitar.
Exactly.
So, Kate, what gets you most excited as you've seen your Broadway Music Lovers Club kind of evolve? You started out in one direction. You guys have really expanded it. What are you
Yeah.
looking forward to most in the new year?
Well, I think getting people to see, it's interesting. They really like the old tried true. So you want to honor that, but then also possibly bring in a new show, something like that. Like there's the musical Suffs. SUFFS. It's about the suffragettes. It's new. It's won awards, that kind of thing. But people don't know it. So
Right.
you show them, get them excited about the old stuff, and hey, maybe break out and do that kind of thing.
Yeah, because Broadway is constantly reinventing itself, the jukebox musicals and all the things that have been going
Absolutely.
on. But there's still some important things that are going on the stage that you want to stay relevant and you want to understand where the direction it's going. Right?
Yeah,
I just
absolutely.
learned something this morning when I was listening to the radio show, Seth Rudetsky, and also someone who was interviewing Keisha Lewis, who won a Tony. She's a friend of mine from high school. That show, Hell's Kitchen, Alicia Keys, was 14 years in development.
Yeah, and that's with somebody who's
Wow.
known and has connections.
There you go. All right, folks, it's A Chorus Line. It's going to be at their big music comedy review for their holiday celebration. This is their second annual holiday potluck. There's going to be ugly sweaters. There's going to be music. There's going to be lots of fun. It's going on December 4th, 1:15 p.m. over at Clubhouse 3. I want to thank Elisa and Kate for coming today. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for
Broadway
having
Music
us.
Thanks
Lovers
so
Club.
much.
Make sure you bring that to the next show.
I know, right? Tune it.
You're watching This Day. We'll be right back.
So Christy, how'd the job turn out?
The job turned out fantastic. We love our new patio. It gives us lots of extra room for entertainment. It was quick and easy, and we just really love it.
Hey Brenda, how's the patio panel pro?
It's been going really well. There are hundreds of older covers in Laguna Woods that need a little work on them. And the only thing between a good looking cover and a bad one is new skylight panels.
Remember, if it isn't McEachern, it's crap. Give us a call. We'll do a nice job for you.
Let's talk Saturday movies and a little bit more. I'll tell you that in a second. Right now, this Saturday, though, today, we are going to be watching Eddington at 2 p.m. with the subtitles and 6 p.m. without the subtitles. It is, in May of 2020, a standoff between a small-town sheriff and mayor sparks a powder keg as neighbor is pitted against neighbor in Eddington, New Mexico. That one's brought to us by Pacific Financial Planners. I hope you enjoy our Saturday movie. And like I said, and more, well, we got some things going on next week. A little thing called Thanksgiving, and we are not going to be here. We are going to be enjoying it with our friends and families as well. So I hope you will enjoy what we have for you on the television. For those of you who aren't going to spend the day in the kitchen cooking, at 8:30 in the morning, we're going to be on Thanksgiving Day. We're going to be showing Wrecking Crew, and then 11:30, Brian Wilson, The Long Promised Road. Beautiful documentary about the Beach Boy lead songwriter there. And then The Journey, a musical special from Andrea Bocelli. There we go. That's going to be at 4:30 on Thanksgiving. Then on Friday, if you're not out shopping or needing leftovers, you can stay home and watch Yesterday, a really cool modern day kind of tribute movie to the Beatles, even though it's got a lot of Beatles music in there, and very interesting premise. You'll like this one. I don't want to give it away, but it's a really fun one. And then 11:30, The Wrestler. That's a really great, heart-wrenching movie. And then at 5 p.m., you can't beat Huell Hauser, California's Gold, and it's going to be on the topic of Kaiser Steel. There you go. That's going to be our Thursday and Friday lineup while we take a little bit of break from This Day. Hope you don't miss us too much. All right. Let's take a quick check of the weather before we head out. And we got some, partly cloudy skies going on, but it's going to be mostly sunny for most of the day as the clear out happens. And we're going to be in the mid-60s to upper 60s for really the foreseeable forecast there. No more rain in the schedule, so we're going to have a nice dry out. We definitely need the dry out because we've had lots of rain back to back for a little while here. So nice temperatures for the rest of the weekend and into next week. Okay, Monday on the program, Bree Cox Kennedy will be here, and she's going to be talking to Hoag Medical Group and getting an update on what's going on at the Performing Arts Center these days. So stay tuned for that show on Monday. That's going to do it for this edition of This Day. I'm Michael Taylor. For all of us here at Village Television, we hope you make this day a great one.